Yo, what's good, y'all? Jose Tapia here, otherwise known as JT the Barber. I'm so excited to finally get back on YouTube and create nothing but content, good content, quality content, full in-depth tutorials coming your way very soon, man.
So today, guys, we have a feather design that we were about to do on my client Sergio, a longtime client of mine. Thank you very much. So now, guys, what I'm gonna do is take the 1.5 all the way up to the crown region of the head, and I'm just gonna skim through all the way around the head, the 1.5 guard. When doing designs, I like to visualize the design before I actually do it. Pro tip of the day for today is that when doing hair designs, it's easier to do a design on shorter length hair. So me personally. When I do designs, I always briefly go over the lines, and then I like to go back and touch up the lines. Notice how here I'm using the corner of the blade to get a nice arch on the end of the feather. Symmetry is key, and smooth, clean lines are also key when going for realism. Here I'm using an oil-based wax pen to put the design within the feather first, so I can then go over it with the clipper. This will make my overall job much easier and much more effective. Now meticulously begin to carve out all the areas that I drew out with the wax pen. Again, notice that I'm using nothing but the corner of the blade. After I complete that step, I'm then going to grab some aftershave and wipe off any excess markings that I left with the pen. This will give me a nice clean canvas as well. Again, guys, when you fade out certain areas within the design, this makes the overall design pop. And again, we're going for realism here, so this is definitely going to help the overall cutout. Now on the other side, I'm going to set my first initial guideline to create a ball fade. Now there's many different color enhancements or type of enhancements that you can use, but here I'm going to go over with the oil wax pen once more to make the overall design pop even more. Now there's different tiers of permanency. I think Just for Men is the most permanent. I like using color enhancement for weddings or any special photo shoot days or any special days in general. Again, this makes the overall design pop and make it look very more presentable. After doing all my designs, I like to go over it with the straight razor. This really exaggerates the overall design, and it really makes the realism start coming to life. Back to the bald fade, we're now going to do our second initial guideline with the no guard open about half an inch to an inch above the first initial guideline. I do open to close lever, then I'm going to take my half guard, again open to close lever until that line blends out. Now I'm going to use my Slimline Pros, bald out the very bottom of the blend. I like using my Slimline Pros to bald out any bald fade or any bald taper. So the liners I use for the design and the balder I use to bald out the bottom of the bald fade or Gamma. I'm going to post my code for 10% off. Now I'm going to do the edge up again using my Gammas. Very good clipper for designs and for lining up. Again using my Gammas, I'm just going to do a little touch up work here and there to make the overall design look very nice and presentable. Now we're going to mist the hair and do scissor work on top. He has pretty short hair already. I believe he wanted about 1.5 inch finger length, so I'm going to go ahead and go from the front to the back. Just go ahead and do about 1.5 fingers in length. Very important to invest in your craft. So here I'm using Hanzo shears, and then you will see that I'm now using the Dyson blow dryer. Both very worth it. Again, using my Gamma liners, I'm going to go ahead and begin edging up the front hairline. I like starting in the middle and going to the side. airbrush compressor, cordless by Jesse Elite. Last couple of steps, I'm going to go clip over comb. Here I'm using a Speedo guide comb. And then after this step, you're going to see I'm going to take my 2-guard and remove any remaining bulk to make a nice smooth transition. You guys have it, man. A feather realism design by yours truly, JT the Barber. I'm super excited to be back on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe. Holla at your boy.